All right, hello class. So apologies for the audio issue on the last video. The video has audio locally, but I think it's a file format issue with how the file is uploading YouTube, so I'm quickly re-uploading this. That said, the actual code doesn't change from the video. So again, the idea here is I'm having it draw a random square, but if I hold down the click, or even if I just click very quickly, you'll notice that I get typically more than one square. It's very hard for me to get one square. Sometimes I pull it off, but most of the time, especially if I'm using a USB mouse, I almost always get, as you can see, multiple squares. If I hold it down, you'll see I keep getting squares on a single point. What I want is for one click to generate one square, whereas if I click normally, you'll see I get quite a few. How can I do this? Well, the idea is, again, if I do a mouse click, the PennDraw.mouseClick function works, or MousePressed, excuse me, function works by returning true while the mouse is clicked, not returning true only when the mouse is clicked. For example, if I click quickly, it does not look like that, where F is false and T is true. This is not what a mouse click will look like. The mouse click will take some degree of time, especially given how fast this can work. If I actually turn off enable animation, it's actually going to be even faster. So just to show that if I turn off enable animation and then turn off advance, you can see that it's even worse. So you can see when I turn that off, I mean, it's impossible to get a single square. And that's because this loop is iterating hundreds, thousands of times a second. When I enable animation, I reduce that to 30 times per second, which means that it's more likely my mouse click will only occur one time. But that still doesn't solve the problem. The key is a mouse press, even if you click, actually will look something like that. That is, it'll be a series of trues. And there's two situations you could treat as the mouse click. There is the on click event, and there is the off click event. That is when you release the mouse. And I want to treat either of these as a click. What I don't want to treat as a click is holding the mouse down, when we go from true to true. So I either want to watch when true goes to false or false goes to true. I'm going to stick when false goes to true for this example. So the idea is when I first open my program, I'm not actively clicking. So I'm going to create a Boolean, clicked last time equals false. And then if the mouse is pressed, something I'm going to do is I am going to say, okay, after I do my random square press, I'm going to then say clicked last time equals true. But if I have not pressed the mouse, I'm going to say that clicked last time, not surprisingly, will equal false. And I have to do this because I have to reset it when it's not, when I haven't clicked the mouse. And now the key here is that I can use this condition, this click last time condition, to determine whether or not I should be reading a click. So, in addition to the mouse being pressed, it has to be the first frame where the mouse has been pressed. It has to be that first frame. So, and clicked last time equals false. So, or just not clicked last time. I can, rather than equals false, it's better to do this style. So then, now, you'll see that when I click and hold, I'm still getting this issue. And the reason here, sorry, my kitties are, my cats are kind of meowing at me right now. The reason here is that even though I am, sorry, my cat is now scratching my couch. Even though I think I've handled it right. There's one issue, and that issue is that now all I am doing is alternating. So it has to be more than just if the mouse is pressed. It actually has to be that the PennDraw mouse is not pressed for me to do that. Because right now I'm saying if it's clicked last time is false and the mouse is pressed, that handles the clicking thing, but all that's doing is it's toggling on and off. So I actually am going to have to add a separate if statement, which only takes into account, which only takes into account the clicked last time is false. So if not clicked last time. And what I'm going to do is I'm still going to handle the mouse pressed by setting mouse press time equal to true. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put this entire block of code, except for mouse press equals true, inside of this condition. So Control A tab, there we go. Now compile, and you'll see that here, when I run this code, even when I hold down and click, I'm going to get only one mouse press. The key is that I only perform the drawing when clicked last time is false and mouse pressed is true. But if mouse pressed is true, I still set clicked last time equal to true in this condition. So that's the basic idea. Best of luck, everyone. Take care.